Okay, right away, we have a few problems here. This is incredibly small. This game, resolution-wise, incredibly small. It's going to look very bad on YouTube. There's your warning, even though you can already start seeing it. But it's going to look bad. Because I have to pull... I'm going to have to really stretch it. It's going to look ugly. That's all. Really, that's all I got. So we're going to be playing today a game that's just titled Boxhead. That's all it's titled, Boxhead. By Sean Cooper. SeanTCooper.com. I've seen a few of these Boxhead games. I don't know anything about them. Never played them because I was like, why would I? This is not my kind of video game style. And I kind of felt, and I think I think Roblox was out by the first time I saw one of these Boxhead games, and I was like, gotcha, copying Roblox. I think that was what my initial response to it was, but I mean, I have no idea. This was published in 2007. I don't know when Roblox was published. This was probably first, is what A. B, they probably have nothing to do with each other. And C, yeah, I don't know where else I was going to go with that. But there's a couple Boxhead games of different genres, I believe. I don't know what started them. I don't know if they're all Sean Cooper's. I would have to go do way more research than I'm willing to do at this particular second in time. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the video. But for now, we're playing Boxhead. It's just titled Boxhead. It's a zombie game. Came out November 26th, 2007. Very old. Has an 81 rating on Armor Games. Don't know how Armor Games ratings are calculated. I don't know if it's just how many up thumbs versus minus down thumbs. I don't know, but it has an 81, which is more than our other game, our last one we played, Marksman, which had 69, I think, 66, 61, 60 something. It was 60 something, somewhere in the 60s. The only description we got here is Boxville has been overrun by zombies. Escort the civilians to safety. No other description to that. So we're going to find out what's going on. That's all we really need. There's a town. We're going in. Rescue the civilians. That's good enough. Boxhead, a Halloween special. Let's take a look. Okay. Objective, evacuate as many civilians as possible. They're blue. Within the specified time limit, avoiding the zombies, we're white. Follow the arrow to the evacuation point. The controls are just arrow keys to move characters, space to shoot and throw, keys 1 to 4 to select weapons. It says arrow keys. I'm going to assume that WASD will work as well. I'll quickly find out if I am correct or not in that assumption. Very quickly. Level 1. Rescue 5 civilians. Alright. WASD doesn't work. So, and I forgot all the other controls. I'm going to move my mouse off screen. This game's kind of loud. Okay, so it was space. 1 through 4 was new weapons. There was a throw button. Maybe it was just space. How do I get these idiots to follow me? Do they just do it automatically? Cool. Alright. There was an arrow. I'm going to guess that I don't see it. Oh, it's in the mini-map. It's very tiny. I see it now. I'm going this way. This is the arrow path. And to some extent, your character auto-aims. These zombies, they take bullets, man. They'll take bullets. So do I need to, like, look for more civilians? I was only 5, and I thought this was just a tutorial for the most part. Drag these 5 morons with you to the exit. Which is just what I assumed about all that I need to do. Alright, he's probably dead. Can't just hold space to keep firing. That's a bit lame. Alright, boyos, come on over here. Yeah. There they go. They're being rescued. Not really seeing any. Oh, a civilian. So now they're just randomly around, it looks like. Okay, gun. Looks like they have an amateur way of trying to avoid zombies. Good for them. So I have 4 civilians here. Maybe one of them died already before I got here. It seems like this is the exact spot we started at. Yeah, they have a very amateur way of trying to avoid zombies where they just kind of skedaddle away. Did I just shoot the civilian? Neat. He's probably not dead, right? Oh, I did kill him. He's dead. That civilian died. I might be shooting these zombies way too much, which is why that civilian died, because I was trying to shoot the zombie and I also shot him. But it's hard to tell because they don't go down, you know. 2, 3, 4. That one took 4 shots. We will keep a running tally. And let me go find another civilian since I, shot that one. I'm just gonna go back the way I came because apparently that's where they are. So I'll just go ahead and walk back up this way. Hello, guy. You're the only one who spawned. I'm just gonna guess it's 4 every time. Which is an annoying number, mind you. What am I playing? The remake for Resident Evil 2? Ha ha ha. Because you can shoot a zombie in the head and it's still like 3 bullets. Because that game's dumb. I don't think they ever explain why a zombie should be able to take more than 1 shot to the head. Other than, it's a fucking game and we don't care anymore. Just fucking bullshit. I hate it so much. There you go, 5 civilians, let's go get that. I don't know. Resident Evil 2 is not that bad. It's just not the Resident Evil for me. And that, mainly because, yes, shooting something in the head with a 9mm, it's like, okay, you're dead. Pal, you're dead. The bullet's gonna go into your brain. You should be dead, but you're not. And I hate that. I hate that so much. Actually, does Leon even start with a 9mm? What is his first gun? I don't think it's actually a 9mm now that I think about it. So... there's even less reason for the zombie to survive the bullets, what I'm saying. But just weird, you know? The bullet's gonna bounce around in the brain, it's gonna fuck it up real bad. I guess if you're gonna be like arguing, well, there's only one specific part of the brain that needs to be damaged, and you're just not hitting the head in the... Then put that in the lore, so I know where to shoot him. You know? That's what I'm saying. We'll play that game eventually. I plan on playing every single Resident Evil game at some juncture for recording, except for the remake of the original Resident Evil, because I did that on stream. So hopefully that'll come out. Hopefully I'll take the time to edit that stream, even though there's significant problems with it. But certainly not gonna play, not gonna record it again. I'm not gonna go back through and play it again for recording. So we'll try to get that out eventually. But yeah, that's the plan. Play all the Resident Evils, including the remake and even Resident Evil 7, which I have zero interest in playing ever. Maybe not play the like rail shooters, the on-rail shooter Resident Evils, because those suck. But most Resident Evils we're definitely playing. Even, as I said, Resident Evil 7, which I think was shit. So there you go. I know a lot of people liked Resident Evil 7. Don't know why though. Don't know why, but that's for a later date. We'll talk about it. And again, it's not like the worst thing ever. But I don't think first person works for Resident Evil. I obviously didn't think the game was scary, so, if that's the big thing that they're trying to do is have a scary game, it's not scary. I think most of the enemies were just annoying, because they wouldn't die. So, I think those are valid criticisms. For people who thought it was scary, that's probably a big part of the appeal to the game for them. But I didn't think it was scary, so for me it was just an annoyance, and not a Resident Evil. But again, these are criticisms for a later time when we play that game, as opposed to now when we're playing some rando Flash game from 2007. That's very simple, and I don't think anything further is going to happen. So after I put these 5 in and get maybe a new gun, We're just gonna call it because this is mind-numbing. Which could be fine. You could call mind-numbing good if you were just trying to kill 20 minutes until someone came. Ow, I died. Oh no. You die in one hit. Oh, well, that's fine. We were going to end anyway. Mind-numbing could be fine if you're just waiting for 20 minutes to go to an appointment or something like that. Dying in one hit, a little bit of a interesting choice. Wasn't even thinking that that was going to be the thing. I thought you would have a couple of hits. You know, that was my, because that's usual. That's usual for flash games to have a couple of hits. I just didn't expect the one hit. So fair though, because zombies, you know, it's supposed to be lethal bite, blah blah blah, but you don't really die that fast. But then whatever, you know, maybe he got me right in the jugular, just real quick. Give me a little kiss. Take the jugular. What else can you really say? It's fine. It's fine. Not really anything going there for me personally. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Well, it was very simple and it worked. So I guess by my very meager description of what a thumbs up and thumbs down should be, it's probably a thumbs up because it still worked. It still did everything it said it was going to do. There was something there, but it's barely a thumbs up because that's just such a stupid system where the 5 survivors always come into the same place. You walk up there, you take them to the same place. It's kind of dumb. But okay, that was Boxhead. We'll take a look at if there's more Boxheads. Hold on 1 minute while we start loading this shit up. I mean, there's Boxheads. There's a few more Boxhead games here that he did. Boxhead the Zombie Wars. Boxhead More Rooms. Boxhead to Play. Boxhead the Rooms. I'm not going to play any of those Boxhead games. We're going to call that good. Because these, I'm going to assume these are also from 2007. The less games I can play from before 2010, quite frankly, is the better. But we'll see. We'll take a look. We'll see. That will be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. 13 minutes of this. Yeah. Okay. Very good. I'm gonna look up Boxhead. What if I type in Boxhead? How many more Boxhead games are there? Just these 5. Okay, so he's the dude who made Boxhead. So 5 games. Oh, okay, fine. Whatever. That'll do it. Thanks for joining me for that game. Again, want to be very clear. Wasn't particularly fun, but fundamentally did nothing wrong. You know, everything worked like it was supposed to. It quickly gave you the storyline. All of it was just a quick, mind-numbing experience. If you had to kill time, that's what a lot of Flash games originally were just about. Were just to be played for 10, 20 minutes to kill time. So it's not like the worst thing ever. You know, it worked, so that's great. Well, that's it. And if that, you know, for 2007 even, that might have been decent. Like, just as far as the gaming experience. In terms of what Flash games were, that would be, because Flash games really were not much at that time. So I'm sure people liked it. I mean, it had an 8.1 rating, right? So clearly people liked it. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks. See ya.